What are the best and most challenging days of November according to Bazi Astrology? And how do we work with this energy and our own calendars, our own lives to make sure that we are using the best days to our advantage? So welcome. This is Lydia with the Feng Shui and Bazi Chinese Astrology channel. And on this channel, I often like to read the charts of famous people because I think it helps us to better understand our own charts and our own lives. So welcome again. If this speaks to you, please subscribe, like, and hit the bell so you don't miss a single video. I have lots coming out in the coming months about the year of the snake 2025. So again, don't want to miss a single video. A lot of great info coming your way. All right, so I'll put a link below to the video I also put out this week that is about the Flying Stars Feng Shui for November, and also just kind of a look at the feel for what the month of the pig combined with the year of the dragon is going to feel like. We recognize the layers because knowing your Bazi Chinese astrology, which is something that we can do together. And right now I'm offering, if you get a written chart, you'll get a complimentary free 2025 update with month-by-month predictions specific to your chart. So now is a great time to get in on that because it's all in the layers, right? So we're looking at the layer of your Bazi astrology you were born with. What is the current luck cycle you're in? Are you in a period of your life that is advantageous or working against you? Then we look at the year that we are all collectively experiencing and how that is affecting your own chart. Then we drill down to the month, the day, and even the hour, which is how we do date selection. I've done that for many people, divining the date to schedule a birth of a child or a wedding or the signing of a contract on a home. So November brings us a yin wood pig. And this is a very different energy after we have just survived this month of a yang wood dog, right? And so it feels like a very different flavor. It's much wetter. It's cold. This is now considered the season of early winter in the Northern Hemisphere. And it feels like a real shift. And when you put the pig and the dragon together, the flavor is very idealistic, dreamy, a little idealistic and also unrealistic, right? Head in the clouds, daydreamy, a little lazy, a little kicking back, time for some self-care, time to play, to imagine and dream. So then we're going to come into each of these days from November 8th through to December 5th is the month, according to the Chinese calendar, of November. So here we go. I'm going to go down each of these days with my reflection, my intuitive response to how these zodiac animals, the year, the month, and the day are working so that you can divine your own calendar and look at what you have scheduled. And if it's a really tough day, maybe you can reschedule or approach your meeting, approach your activity with in a different way. So let's start. I'm going to dive in and give you the most difficult days. I think that's the best route to go. And that is starting with November 8th. Is a Yin Fire rat. Right there, you've got a lot of contention between the fire and the rat, which is water. So in this situation, the rat feels like This is a day when we have a rat day, it really is an emphasis on finances. What is your relationship with money, first of all? Then, how are you earning money? How are you spending money? How are you being fiscally responsible? So this day feels like a caution to not overspend, okay? Then we're going to jump to the 12th of November is a yang metal dragon. So now we have two dragons in our Bazi, and the two dragons, the day and year, are asking you, are you being bossy? Are you being oppressive? How are you leading yourself and others in the day-to-day? And so for this particular day, it's a caution about how you are leading and how you are asserting your power in a way that is non-violent. Next, we come up against the 13th of November, a yin metal snake. This feels like complete conflict because the snake and the pig are enemies. So whatever the relationship with the snake and the dragon of our year is, this battle with the day and the month supersedes anything positive that could happen here. And so in this conflict, we want to take a step back and see how we can make our lives easier and avoid conflict. We're going to now jump to the 16th, a yang wood monkey. And this just feels like a day in which if you've got too much going on, you're going to feel overwhelmed. Nobody wants to feel that because overwhelm tends to make us feel anxious and stressed, and best thing to do is simplify your day. Next is the 18th. This is a Yin Fire dog. This feels heavy. It feels depressed. The dog and the dragon battle against each other, and it's a very heavy combination, all that earth with the water of the pig. So this just feels very depressive. My response to that would be do things on this day that are about self-care, nurturing yourself, focused on you, your own care. Then we come to the pig. On the 19th, this is a Yin Fire pig. And this is just like too much. You went shopping and you spent too much. You sat down to watch TV and you ate all the snacks and now you feel like shit. Because snacks in America are going to make you feel like shit. Seriously, unless you are doing like veggies and hummus. I don't see many people doing veggies and hummus. Bring me another bag of chips. Anyway, then we come to the 20th of November, a Yang Earth rat. And again, there's the caution, especially after the day of the pig, a real caution. You wake up, oh my God, how much money did I spend yesterday? What was I thinking? Do I really need my favorite sweater in 3, 4, 5 different colors? Maybe. So the 20th is a caution to your money. And then we're going to come around to the 24th of November, a Yang Water Dragon. And again, 2 dragons. This is really a caution to how you're leading, how you're asserting yourself, and not being oppressive, not being dictating or dictatorial. We come to the 25th, a Yin Water Snake. And again, the snake is battling with the pig. And we have water sitting on top of this, so it's already feeling very steamy. Makes me wonder what day is Thanksgiving. Oh my God. What day is Thanksgiving? The 28th. Sorry, popped off the screen there for a minute. The 28th. is the next challenge day. Of course it is. It is a Yang Fire monkey. This is big fire and big metal. This feels very confrontational. And it also feels like an overwhelming day. Great. Happy Thanksgiving here in America. Overwhelming day says, hey, take a step back. Check yourself before you enter the room. Check yourself before you open your mouth and overshare or over-criticize. Not everybody needs to know your opinion. But that is a cautionary day, the 28th. Fire and metal really can be an explosive thing out in our world. Then we come to the 30th. There we have the Yang Earth dog. That's pretty heavy earth. And all that earth banging up against the dragon feels very confrontational. Now we're into the 1st of December. This is a Yin Earth pig. So again, the pig is a caution about overindulging. Too much of anything is a bad thing, really. Except what can we think of? Love? Loving too much? Can that be a bad thing? I don't know. Too much peace? Too much harmony? But you know what I'm saying. Then the 2nd of December is a Yang metal rat. And again, this is a real focus on finances. It feels like loss of money. So we want to really check, what are we doing to stay fiscal and in a place of prospering? All right. So now we have the other the other days of the month of November that are more positive. Let's start with the 9th. The 9th of November is a Yin Fire ox. This feels like a nice balance between work and play. It is a day to look at and say, okay, the 9th of November, I am going to be doing X, Y, and Z. But then at night, I'm going to go out and have drinks with girlfriends or whatever. The 10th is Yang Earth Tiger. And this feels celebratory. This feels like you're throwing a party. You're doing, it's a very active, upbeat energy. The 11th is a Yin Earth Rabbit. And this feels like a collaboration. This feels like respect. This feels like harmony. Things coming together. So if I were going to have a meeting in which I needed to do like a performance report, or if I needed to approach somebody about a business deal or a partnership or a collaboration, I would pick on the 11th because that feels like a respectful coming together to form harmony and to collaborate and network on new ideas. We come to the 14th, Yang Water Horse. Feels very social, passionate, romantic. Then the 15th is Yin Water Sheep. This is the best day to get into a creative project and to also look at how you're nurturing yourself. How am I feeding myself? Am I feeding myself positive things, uplifting things, things that make my heart sing? We come then to the 17th, a Yin Wood Rooster. Feels very showy. It could be a great time to flaunt your talents, to launch a new product, a great time to put on your brightest outfits and go out. Just go out and be seen and be heard. Then we're going to jump to the 21st of November. This is a Yin Earth Ox, a lot of Yin Earth. And, again, this is feeling like a balance of work and play. Then we come to the 22nd, a Yang Metal Tiger. Feels like the time for throwing a party. It feels celebratory, but the stem being metal, yang metal, feels like there is a conflict that could come in with this. So we want to throw a party, but maybe we want to be super careful with how we do that. That we don't take it too far, that it isn't out of control. Then we're going to come around to the 23rd, a yin metal rabbit. And again, we have the conflict of metal and wood. So where there is peace and there is compromise and there is collaboration, we have to look for hidden dangers here. Then we come to the 26th. This is yang wood horse, and this just feels like such a social, fun time to get out, to let your freak flag fly and have a great time. The 27th is, actually that would be a great day for Friendsgiving. Wow. The 27th, yin wood sheep, that's great time for creative projects. We're going to then jump down to Yin Fire rooster. And this is smelting. This is fire combating with the metal. This feels like small acts. This is like somebody showing up and there could be some kind of conflict, some kind of confrontation with this. This actually, I would change the 29th actually, looking at this. This feels like it could be a combative day. Kind of like you show up wearing your best outfit, all ready to show your stuff, and somebody completely smacks you down. This is a day to kind of watch your back and to watch how you show up, how you're protesting, what you're saying, and who is your audience. Okay, the next one is a positive day. The 3rd of December is Yin Metal Ox. This feels like, again, a great opportunity to work, a great opportunity to play. We then come into the 4th, which is Yang Water Tiger. Again, this feels very supportive. It's a lot of water. So it's a lot of movement, and we've got the tiger, which is very celebratory. It feels expansive. It feels fun. And then we come to the last day of November, December 5th, is Yin Water Rabbit. And this feels good. This feels like, yes, let's come together. Let's talk about it. Let's work things out and find a way forward. So those are our days of November. Your questions and comments are welcome. And yeah, let's see where we go as we are tipping down the last few months of 2024. The month of December, we definitely are going to be wrapping things up because the Chinese New Year, the Lunar New Year, shows up on January 29th, I believe, a little bit early. So that, it feels, I always think of January as a transition month, a month when one year is phasing out, the new year is starting to ramp up, and it's an opportunity to get the feng shui of your house aligned for the energies of the new year coming in. Like I said, in a previous video, I'm not in a rush to bring this information to you. I know I've seen it already on YouTube. Lots of people already posting their 2025s. We still have 2 months to get through. My feeling is we have enough going on to concern ourselves with that I don't want to clutter your brain thinking about 2025 just yet. That being said, as we get into November, I will begin to offer all kinds of videos about the feng shui of 2025, the flavor of the Bazi Astrology for all of us collectively, the astrology of the presidential candidates going into 2025. Does that give us a better view of who is our decisive president? I'm also going to be talking about the astrology of the United States, the astrology of war going into 2025, the astrology of the celebrities who have the fire penalty with this coming snake. Anyone that has the tiger or the monkey or all three in their charts is going to be having a very challenged, possibly transformative year. So all of that to come. And until now, we're just going to stop, focus on November, make the best of these days, and hope for the best outcome for all of us. May we all in our own individual lives be working towards living, breathing, walking every step, every breath, every word that we can do in our lives. Be loving, be kind, be respectful. Just as you would want shown to you, right? We can make those differences. And that, my friends, is how I feel we need to be moving forward into the year ahead. But first, let's get through November. Until next time, friends, be well.